My name is Young Gasbian. I'm from Congo and live in Uganda. I was born in Congo, the city called Goma, and there I was living a very difficult life with my family because it was like a crazy thing, killing people every single day, and it was terrible for the community because everyone was fighting to live a better life, but we couldn't. And the good idea was like to go out of the country to look for peace. We was living without hope to see tomorrow because we have lost a lot of people, like in the family members, and many got killed, and we were thinking also we will be the next today. So me and my family, we decided to run and to cross the border and come to Uganda, because Uganda, it's a neighbor country to Congo. My first day to reach in Uganda. So what I found in Uganda, it was different from what I was thinking. I thought I was going to a peaceful country, but it was another thing. It was like evil to me. It was very hard because what I found there, it was like angry without eating as a normal person can eat. And the place I was, it's called Refugee camp, and it's hard to live there, like to survive. There's no water, food. You only eat like once daily. People got sickness. People die every day because of poverty. It has a big poverty. It's like around many nationality over the camp, and nobody take care about you. So you have to fight a lot to get something to eat or something to drink. It wasn't easy for me. It was very painful seeing my parents, the community starving because of food and something to drink. Seeing people dying, it's like same to Congo, because Congo we die by guns and terrorists, but there we was dying because of life we were passing through. It's something like difficult to survive without drinking, eating, so very hard. Yeah, and that's also, it was like a hell to me. It's very hard, not just to me, but to everyone over there. It's very hard to survive and to get off that life. You have to fight a big battle to survive. I decided to think about something like, how can I be someone? How can I change this? How can I serve these people or the community? I come up with an idea to call all the youth in the camp and to talk to them like, we need to do something. We need to try something. Like, as we are youth, we are strong, and we can transform the world and make it a better place to live. Or we can save these people, this community, me and you. And I remember many was caring, and they was asking me like, how is it possible? Because it's impossible to change this. But I was telling them, I gave them hope that yeah, it's possible. We need to be one. That means together we can change the world together for transformation. That means we can transformate many lives out, like in this community. Many couldn't believe, and others followed that, and they was like, yeah, let's try, but how? So I was thinking different, and I come up with an idea like, we need to create a group, and we need to call it like Together for Transformation. So with that, we can create a lot of stuff, like some building some project to start making bricks. Yeah, and I can say we still have that power. We are strong. We can make this and start selling it, and we can be getting some money, and we can be helping some people, like old people in the community and some kids. I was 14 years old because I was a kid, and it was very hard for us. And per day, we were making like 1,000 bricks every day. And it was very hard for us because we got no support. We was fighting ourselves to serve the community at that age. And it was very, very, very hard for us. Because when we make them like today, we have to wait after 3 days then to sell it. And we can sell all those 1,000 bricks only $100 US. And after that means we can make $200 US in 6 days. And with 200, we was making that organization like we need to help some people in the communities, like old people, taking care about the youth and the youngest kids in the community by providing them some food and water. And also the oldest, because they're already old, that they are not able to provide food for themselves. So we decided as a youth and to work hard to make them survive at least, even if we were young, but we tried. It was very hard. It was a hustle life. At that time, the way we were working together as a group, we decided to create an organization which called Together for Transformation. With this, you can see I've already write kindness is freedom, because I was always teaching my friends that kindness is freedom. If we be kind, we can make a freedom in the community. So we need to be kind and to show kindness around the world. So with that, we got much inspiration how we can build ourselves and to grow this Together for Transformation and to transform the world. Many people in my group gave up on the dream and the mission we had because of that hard work. And many of them, they said, we can't continue doing this. It's very hard for us. We got no income. We got nothing. So we're trying to help the community as well, but it's a very difficult work. So they have to live. And I tried to talk to them, to convict them, but it didn't work at that time. And I said, I'll never stop dreaming. And I can't stop. I can't give up. I need to do something. And I decided just to see the way how I can change my zone, how I can go out of the camp to look for a better life, not just for me, but to serve them as well. I decided to leave the camp and move to the city, to the big city, to look for some work. But many people was like scaring. Why? Because I don't know the language. In Uganda they was using English. Congo I was speaking French and Swahili. So it was hard, and many people are scaring to go to a place which you don't know. You have no house, you have no family. So how are you going to survive? And many was scaring, like they thought that I'm going to die. And it was the hardest part. Even in my life, I was asking myself, am I going to make it? Am I going to die? Where am I going? I don't know the city. I used to hear about it, but I don't know how it look like. And I have no family. I have no house. So how am I going to make it? That was my question in my head. I was feeling that fear, but it's all risky. I had to jump in to see what will happen, because what I was thinking, how am I going to serve this community? So if I'm not doing this, nothing will change. Maybe it's better for me to go and to see what will be the next, because I believe that I may change something. I feel it, but I'm still scared. I don't know what will happen. So I decided to risk. I used to see some buses to bring some food, a little food for refugees in the camp. And all of us, we knew that these buses, they are from big cities in this country. So I decided one day to jump in a bus and to say, I have to go wherever it will take me. But I knew that it will take me to a city. So in that city, I can't fight myself and to look for a job, any kind of job I can work, because I have my dream and some vision in my head. So I arrived in the city. By good chance, it was Kampala city. I knew nothing about the country and about the city. Actually, it was different for me. Very hard, because the language, they were speaking only English and their local language, which I don't know. I couldn't talk to a person because they don't hear my language, and it was very hard to communicate with anyone. Even if you want some help, it's hard for them to understand you. But I didn't give up. The bad thing and the hardest part, it's where I found myself also in the street for 1 year. That made me be living without hope. I was seeing dark because I didn't know where to go, and I don't know even how to go back in my community. It was very hard. It was a very hard part of my life. And I was sleeping in the street. Like, there is some days I get food from people who have good hearts. When you beg, they may give you or not. Sometimes you can spend like 2 days without eating because you have nowhere to get the food, and you have to sleep anywhere the night find you. I was 15 years old at that time, and I found myself in the street. I was asking God, what's happening to me? How am I going to survive? Are you really existing in heaven? Can you hear me? But I couldn't believe, and I was like, maybe God doesn't exist. Maybe it's not real, because it's not possible. Nobody can understand me when I'm talking, because I'm usually speak Swahili and French. Others, they are speaking English. Even if I try to explain to someone what I really need, what really I want to be in life, they couldn't believe. They were thinking maybe I'm a foolish guy or a thief, or I'm trying to rob them something and to run. I couldn't change my clothes, only one clothes, daily clothes. Like, you can spend with the clothes 6 months without changing. You can't bathe, so you look like a real homeless. And all homeless have that image, a very bad image. They think maybe you may be a thief. They can't even understand that you are fighting to get out of the street, but nobody can understand that. And it was very, very, very hard at that time. Everyone can judge you the way they see you. So it was so hard, and I couldn't stop praying, even if I was like, maybe God will come, maybe. I tried to get any job I could, but no way. I tried all my best. Even I went to ask for a job to clean the street, like to sweep every day, but I got rejected at that time, and I saw evil, like I saw the hell in front of me, because all kind of job I tried, it was not working. They was just rejecting me, like sweeping in the streets. They said, no way, we don't know you, go away. They was chasing me. Also, I remember at that time I was going to a restaurant to try to ask for a job, like I was trying to beg them if I can be washing plates and sweeping in the restaurant. One day I was in the street, moving around the city. I just found a wallet down, and I was like surprised. What is this? And when I took that wallet, I tried to open the wallet, and I found some money on it. It was my first time to see a US dollar. I was like, damn, I'm rich now. I'm very rich. Seeing a dollar, what is this? But I found it also an ID, like it was a national ID, the identity card for a person. And I saw even a picture for the person. And I had to mind that time, maybe it's a blessing from God. Can I take this and go? How can I look for this person to take it back? And one spirit was like, yo, you're already rich. Take it and move on. You're already rich. And I was like, this is not my money. What if I take it? What about the person, the owner of this, is looking for it? He may need it. So another spirit told me, you should take it back. Should I go with it or take it back? So I decided to take it back and say, I don't know what will happen to me if I remain the same life, but I have to take it back because it's not mine. His number was in the wallet, and I decided to go and to beg to someone who can help me to call the person, and see the way we can get his money back. Good chance I got a good man who helped me with the phone, and he called the guy, and the guy was like, why are you calling? Who are you? And why do you need me? Like, you need me for what? And I started to explain, like, we got something for you. And he was like, what? So I tried to show the person who helped me with the phone like this, because I didn't know how to call it in English. And they said, we got your wallet. And it was like surprised. My wallet? So like 2 days without it. Where are you? And he decided to come. It's how we met with the guy. But what the guy was, he was very proud of me. He was like, how is it possible? Why did you give this money back? And I just answered him like, it's not because it's not mine, it's yours, so I have to do so. He was really touched, and he said, where do you live? And I said, I'm living in the street. What can I do for you? I was like, right now I really need a job. I have to get one job to change my life, because that was the vision and the mission for me to come in this city. So he just told me, you really need a job. Which kind of job? I was like, any kind of job I can do. The guy was grateful, and he told me he owned his own restaurant. I was like, oh my God. After that, he gave me the opportunity to work to his restaurant, and I was like, oh, my prayer was answered by God. And I just said, God, for real, you do exist. And I was happy on that time, and I was washing dishes with happiness because I was happy for that job. I was very happy that time, and I was like, oh my God, I'm about to serve millions of people. And I was very surprised. Just now, I remember I even tried to cry that day, and he was like, yo, it's fine, and I need to do this for you because of who you are. I was earning some money, $100 per month, and I was able to feed myself. I couldn't pass in the street and see kids starving, and I remember what really sent me in Kampala, in the city. It was about calmness, it's freedom, and to serve my community as well. I decided to start feeding those street kids by providing them some food and water to drink. I was saving some money to get a phone and to see how I can be able to communicate with my parents and my community as well. They have to know where I'm living, because maybe they've already lost the hope. They thought maybe I've already died. So how to try my best to find them, and how to be in connection with them, to talk with them, to tell them that I'm alive, and God really answered my prayer. Finally, I got a job. But with that point, I fighted to get a phone. And with my phone, it was like, when you get a phone, you are in another world. And I saw TikTok app and Instagram, and I was like, wow, I have to post some video and to teach to the world that we need to be kind and to grow kindness around the world. Now to work for my vision and my mission. So at the time, I got lucky to post a video and trained like 50 million views. And I was like, people comment like, how can I donate? I was surprised. How is it possible people can donate? Is it possible people to donate money and feed more kids? I was like, wow. And the first person donated, it was $20. This is real. And I took the money, I fed more kids, and I was happy for that. And it gave me that courage to keep doing and filming more videos and more videos to serve the community as well. And I did it. I was feeding the kids, and I thought, how else can I help more people? I thought, I'll help their families. I will bring for them mattress, cleaning the house, buying for them new stuff. thought I was also homeless. I will buy for them new clothes, giving them free haircuts, and buying for them food as well. And I thought there's also teenagers. How will connect them to some people to give them the opportunity to get a work. Even we succeed with one boy, now he's a mechanic, and that was nice. the same time, my social media started blowing up, getting more views, a million of views, and gaining a lot of followers, a big number. And I was happy and say, oh my God, this is amazing. Now I'm able to show love around the world and to grow kindness. It was like something new to me, and I was very excited and I was happy for that, to show kindness around the world, to see people starting sending me DMs. I couldn't believe that people can be interested to change also the world together with me. I was getting a lot of love on social media, but I was also getting hate because I was surprised to see people writing to me and say, why are you leaving the kids in the street? And I was like, oh my God, I was thinking I'm helping, I'm changing the world, like I'm trying on my best. But others was like, why are you leaving him in the street? Why are you not taking him out of the street? And I was, wow, what can I do to get him out of the street? And I realized it was very hard. How can I do it? How can I make it happen? And one day I had a vision to build an orphanage. And I asked myself, how can I build an orphanage? How am I going to do it? How can I make it happen? I realized that I started getting more and more donations. And I was like, wow, I was able to save some money. And I also bought a land from the donation money. And I was surprised, wow, it means that, yes, I can make it happen. And right now we're still raising some money for building the orphanage. We got a designer already. They're going to have education, which will help them to teach them what they're gonna be in life. We are going to have medication so that all the kids will be safe. We're going to get a garden, so we'll teach them how they can be surviving by themselves, and also they can be free to enjoy the place and the space. One day I was on social media and I got a guy called Lewis. He sent me a DM because he was very excited to see my work.
My name's Lewis Raymond Taylor. I'm a coach, trainer and entrepreneur. And one day I was scrolling through Instagram randomly and I saw this video, and it was of just a guy I'd never seen before feed these children on the street. And I just thought, this is so far apart from where my life is, and it almost didn't feel true. It couldn't be possible that people could let this happen. And I saw the amazing work that this guy was doing. So I looked further into his account and saw that it was a guy called Shabani.
And he wrote to me and said, can I come to Uganda?
I didn't really think he would respond because he has, 2 million followers on Instagram and TikTok combined, but he did. And he was like, yeah, come to Uganda, let's feed the kids. And I thought, wow, this guy's serious. So we got on a call and I spoke to him.
And I was surprised. And I said, yes. And I'm very surprised to see in 2 weeks, the guy came to Uganda.
And he told me his story. And when he told me his story, I was just even more excited about meeting him, because I thought, this isn't just someone who's going out feeding kids. This is someone who's got passion, who's been through so many difficult times in life. And I thought, this guy's got something special. And he told me this story about wanting to be a hero and feeling like he's a hero. And also related a lot, because I've had some difficult times in my life. And I thought, this guy is 19 years old. He's got millions of followers. He's already changing the world. I could learn things from him. I'm a 34-year-old, successful entrepreneur, but this guy is going out and helping people in ways that I don't think that I could ever do. Not because I don't, but because it just seems so powerful. It was just random acts of kindness. I wanted to experience it.
And right now it's giving me coaching training, so I can help to teach the kids. It's helping me to feed kids on the streets, and it's also helping me to raise money to build a orphanage.
And from speaking to Shabani, it was obvious that it was meant to be. It was something that needed to happen. So I just booked the flights and I arrived and I saw it in real life. I saw the kids on the street. It wasn't once, every now and again. They're throughout the whole street. They are starving. They are literally holding their hands out, begging. I've been to the homes of the families where they don't have anywhere to sleep. And it makes it now so obvious why this orphanage needs to be built. So I'm here to help him make sure that that orphanage gets built. You know, I'm going to be donating. I'm going to be helping with the project. I'm going to be making sure that that money gets spent in the right places, that gets put to good use. And I just urge anybody listening to this, you know, you might be skeptical, you might think this can't be possible. I'm out here in Uganda right now. These people need your help. They desperately need your help.
I'm building up this orphanage because this is what the street kid needs. This is what I need as well to do for them. It's like being a real hero to save them out of the street. And this is very important for them as well. I realized that this is the mission God sent me to do in this house. Now I understand why I was homeless. Why apartheid, like in difficult moments, that time. Now I realize everything, that it was a mission for me to be here right now and to build this orphanage.
Please donate. Every single penny matters, and you can really, really change the world.
Right now, we need your help to get these kids out of the street, to build an orphanage. And every single donation can make a change.
And help Shabani be the hero that he absolutely is. Please donate. Let's make this vision a reality.
And with your donation can make our vision become reality.